Greetings to the sales and revenue teams of the powerful Eastern region.
It's hard to believe we're halfway through 2016 and the 2017 pricing season's upon us.
That is unbelievable. There's been a lot of great work going on around the region, which has enabled our full service portfolio to grow RevPAR Index 1.4% year to date.
Awesome work and congratulations. We know there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into achieving those results, and we're looking forward to continuing to crush the competition.
We recently had a sales, marketing, and revenue leadership team meeting in which we shared best practices from around the region. Since it's an election year, we voted on the top 5, and we want to share those with you today.
So thanks in advance for adopting these best practices. I know we'll continue to drive results in doing so. So without further ado, let's get on to our first best practice. So our first best practice is the funnel formatter tool, and this came through our DSCs and a lot of work that they've done around it. We've learned that there's great advantages to fully leveraging these tools across the positions to make sure that we've got a tight awareness of our critical to close opportunities and how our funnel is evolving. So we'll ask that our property leaders, our sales office leaders, our DSCs, and our sales teams use this tool regularly to drive business into our hotels.
Our second best practice comes from the Southeast area team and is regional revenue management leadership visits to the sales office. These visits originated to create alignment between sales and revenue management to ensure that we are all on the same page with pricing, business evaluations, in order to clear the path and drive RevPAR Index. So be on the lookout for a regional revenue management leader to the sales office soon.
All right, our third best practice comes from the Southeast region as well, and it's our outlier outreach. The team's done a great job as far as identifying accounts and leveraging their sales executives to look for opportunities along the territories of their markets where maybe we don't have a significant number of hotels or associates in that market. From that effort, they've identified over 600 accounts, some of them being smaller accounts, but other ones also being larger accounts with significant opportunity. If we all embrace this strategy, I know we can find some incremental revenue.
That's awesome, Laura. Our fourth best practice comes from the Mid-Atlantic area team and is a monthly Fearless webinar for our sales and revenue teams designed to recognize hotels with RevPAR Index gains, best share shift wins for the month, and then recognition and reward through brilliant points for those share shift wins. This creates energy and excitement around the teams, creates competition within the area, and really celebrates the successes of the great work that happens out in the areas.
Great work, Mid-Atlantic. And our last best practice comes from the Mid-Atlantic team as well, and it's called the Next 9. The group sales team has implemented this, whereas when they're pricing opportunities or quoting rates to customers, instead of just quoting the rate that they were thinking of, they're rounding it up to the next 9. Still within the range, but just getting a few more dollars. And really, it's just the difference between a grande and a venti cup of coffee, but will make a big difference as far as flow through and RevPAR Index for our hotels. So congratulations, Mid-Atlantic, on the Next 9, and thanks in advance, everyone, for you adopting this best practice.
Laura, I'll take a venti Americano with that. As you can see, there's a lot of great work going on around the region, and we're very excited to share these best practices with you today. Keep up the great work, and we will see you out in the region soon.
And just as a closer, remember, we've got one-pagers and job aids for the best practices we talked about today. Thank you in advance for your consistent execution. Look forward to seeing you soon.